Hey everyone, welcome back. We are playing some Victoria 3. We're currently building up our army for in case the US declares war on us. We are playing as Mexico. Just took over Texas. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to go over before we get started. So I don't think there is. So let's do this. We're enacting a presidential republic. So that's a thing, and then yeah, I'm also watching a YouTube video, so if I mumble or say anything random, it's probably something that the guy on the YouTube is saying. But yeah. Alright, so I think we want to we're gonna want to build some cotton plantations. I think is what the plan was in Texas, because there is a, where is it? Here we go. There's a port building in Texas from when it was independent. The construction queue will stay in line. So we have 3 barracks building in Rio Grande, which is here. This province right here. And a port in Texas. So for now, we're not really building anything to give us profits. I think we might kick these out. Don't want to get our economy to go to shit. Maybe we'll focus on building up the economy first. I think there's iron in this province. So if we... No, that's not. Okay, so we'll build a tooling workshop for this. So this will feed into the tooling workshop. Maybe a paper mill, because we do have a lot of government workshop, or whatever the fuck they're called. Government this shit. And that's bringing in a lot of this bureaucracy, but it's costing us a lot of money in government expenses. So goods for government buildings, primarily paper. So we're going to want to build up our production of that. And that's more profitable currently than building a tooling workshop. The tooling workshops will be more worthwhile later on, but so we just want the basic one here. Yeah, let's leave that in. So, what do you guys think about this campaign? I think it could be fun. We'll have to defend off against the U.S. because they're going to try and take all our northern provinces, and eventually they'll try and vassalize us if we lose this. They don't always do that, but if I play as the U.S., what I'll do is I'll take this part in the First War, Second War, take the West, then I'll take Baja and some of these ones, and then I vassalize them because I don't like to have to deal with the big infamy block that you get for taking it all at once. But they typically would take all of this at once. But if they do end up doing that, we can probably let's just force them to step down because I don't know. The guy's part of our government, that party, the devout or whatever. Think that we're gonna work on swapping over to free trade at some point. I think we're gonna try and roll kind of a capitalist economy in Mexico, at least until unrest gets really high or standard of living goes low again from high immigration. Because we're going to try and get a lot of people in our country. But yeah. And if that's the case, we're going to want move down this chain toward multiculturalism. Just for the reason of it'll make you more likely to receive immigrants from different regions and hence workers. There may not be really much of a market for these ships, so what we're gonna do is construct some fishing wharves next in Jalisco, trying to boost the price of these locally, hence the sales. Because right now we only have one port currently in Veracruz, and other than that, we don't really have many fishing docks either. So, and this fish will improve the it's one of the items that people buy at a lower standard of living. So even if they're like peasants or something, they'll still buy that. Find it in it's kind of interesting because you can see it on census data. What's this? Oh, this is a whole new tab. Dang. This was not here last time I played. This is cool. This is basically Victoria 2. So yeah, we want Jalisco. Where is it? We're gonna take Jalisco. We want to take standard of living to low, and we'll see what is so the subsistence farmers have the lowest, the most low standard of living employees. So we'll want to improve that by having them go from likely, yeah, okay. Change these over to farmers. No, I don't know exactly how this works, but we'll have to figure it out, because this seems like it's a really, really useful feature. Gold discovered in Arizona. We're going to drop this off on our other provinces with greener grass. There is... No, okay, so we're not dropping that one off. Keep that one on. I don't remember where I have we'll have to go on here to find it. Okay, so where is this enacted? Baja. You don't want that. You want Arizona, Sonora, California, and I think Nevada, if we can get that on there later. We'll just do these two right now. I don't know if Sonora has gold mines yet, so we're gonna drop that off of there. We might enact a higher tax rate or a higher tax policy where it'll get us more other than land tax. Because landed, or whatever it's called, land tax rate. I'm gonna open the window because I need some fresh air. Like I said in the last Wiki 3 video, I'm a little bit sick, but I think I'm feeling better today. I got a good rest and had some breakfast. Having some coffee right now, but yeah, nonetheless, I enjoy the fresh air. Slide my keyboard over for a second. I think we're gonna need to fix this government situation. Once we have presidential elections enacted, gone from oligarchy to presidential republic, presidential system, whatever, we're gonna swap out the form of the government, whatever it's called. So we're gonna build some gold mines here next, just because that will keep employment here high. It's kind of gone low. Currently there's a lot of peasants, so build that. We're gonna make sure this is okay. Sorry, I was distracted. Let's see what we got going on over here. I may record a Red Dead Redemption video and post it with the first Victoria 3 video, just because I've been posting a lot of those. People have been enjoying them, and I don't want to just like fade that out to 1 day a week. I'll probably do it like a couple days a week, but yeah. So we may need to, it's looking like we're gonna need to build more construction sectors. I'm gonna build this locally to Rio Grande, just because, I don't know, maybe we'll build in the capital first, but we want to do it where it's the lowest upkeep, which is actually Jalisco. No, yeah, it is. That's fine, we'll do that there. So this is going to be a pretty profitable state. I think, what does it have resource-wise? We could build some tool workshops. I did mention we were going to build a fishing wharf there. We don't have that queued up yet, but so we're going to bump this up to the top. Alt-click, we want to do that. Maybe we'll do that first. I wonder if, because it's only, currently it's only, we only have one, so it's only doing, I don't know what the, yeah, so that's 5 construction total. So that's dropping it, bumping up to 15. But this is +2. Now, I think that we're going to drop it down to 1 just to decrease the upkeep of this. And then we're going to build more of them. Then later on, once we have our mining industries up and our resource and our just industrial goods in general on production, we're going to move that up to iron frame buildings. Now, the reason for that is because we don't want our economy to go completely down the crapper, and right now we're on credit as a nation. So basically we have a deficit, not unlike, you know, current day US. So yeah, or California, wherever you prefer to. But yeah. we're gonna try and vassalize Guatemala. I think make them a protectorate. I think because if we can get Central America as a most part in our sphere, so this is still Central America. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to place this guy down here, and this as well. We're going to have one of these armies stationed defensively and one of them moving offensively. The artillery army, the one with artillery, we're going to have that in the defensive positioning. So we're going to swap this guy over to adamant defense, keep him on advance, and build another possibly 3 infantry in, I don't know, we'll build that in the Central America region. I think that's Chiapas and Yucatan. I don't know if it includes Chiapas, but we'll see. We're going to send him down there and send him down there. We're also going to get a second offensive general and enable rapid defense on him and on him, because we're going to try and rush down to the capital of Guatemala, which is like somewhere around here. We can likely overtake them pretty quickly. But I do want to, we'll be wanting to try and take minimal casualties in this war. So we're gonna send this guy down to here, raid trade. And I actually don't know if they have a port city, but they have this city which is close to the coast, but I think their port city is on the British side of things. Because this is technically Guatemala. Now, we're not going to take that from Britain unless we go to war with them. For example, if they're allied with the US or something. However, we will eventually want to try and get this either under our control or Guatemala's return it to them. It's not a high priority at all because going to war with Britain is going to be a big war. But if we do that later on in the campaign, what we're going to focus on taking is all their North American colonial possessions. So Bahamas, Jamaica, East Indies or West Indies or whatever that is, and Suriname or whatever, Guyana. We'll see if we take Newfoundland. It does have a bonus to fishing, so we may do that. We could produce a lot of glass here, which would be good for our construction. We'll likely not do that though, just because it's kind of far off and it'll be hard to defend. But it could be good. Now, I like that it's building up the opium plantations, just due to the fact that that's very valuable late game, because of the military usage of it. So late game you get an option to, well, where is it? It's on medical. So for the first medical tech you just have first aid, which is fabric and liquor input. Later on, you get field hospitals, which is tools and opium on top of these two. Although it's not necessarily on top unless you keep this unactivated. But you can have just one, I think, out of these. So you could have just this or just that, but you might as well have both if you have the other one. Unless your economy's gone to crap. And we already have them annexed. But until then, we're gonna keep raiding their trade, keep their territory occupied. Now let's see if we are actually raiding their... Yeah, we are. Sorry, no, I was thinking we were at war with Honduras. This is Guatemala we're fighting. Now we're basically just seizing clippers from France and... Now why are we trading with them? We should cancel that. So we're starting to pay off our credit balance as a nation. I don't like to just consistently talk on my videos, by the way, just because sometimes I find that irritating when YouTubers like yabba 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 yabba, and they're like consistently talking, and it's like sometimes people just want to watch gameplay and have chill content. So I don't always now what's this? This is someone becoming a politician, so... So this is basically choosing whether or not we want this to... I don't know what the Ajax deal is actually does. Basically choosing if we want the armed forces to be the leading force in government, which I don't know if we do consistently, because I think that's going to cause difficult rebellions to pop up, so we'll do this one. I don't know what that... I think it just reversed that, but whatever. We're gonna go to war with Honduras next, try and protectorate them, and then maybe we'll take over Central America and Chiapas once that gets released from Central America into Los Altos. Now I don't know if that's the same country in this new update, because in the previous update there was a country called Los Altos right here, but this is in the province of Chiapas again, so I don't know if that's going to pop out, but we'll see. I'm thinking we'll need to build some logging camps in these two provinces in general. Later on we can build rubber plantations here and along Central America in general. So we will have some rubber production in general. We're going to enact baking, or not enact, but like try and get the tech. Because we have a lot of gold mines. Then for the military tech we're going to roll in. And get paddle steamer for navy purposes. We're gonna want to build our navy, otherwise we're gonna get falling behind in prestige and a bunch of other things. Okay, that construction sector is about to finish, as is this opium plantation. So we'll check in with this, and that is at 3 weeks. This is at 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Then we're going to continue on the paper mill and the gold mines. We may adjust this as we need. We're definitely going to continue on the paper mill because we have a shortage of that in our economy. But instead of the gold mines, we might build arms industries. Because I think as Mexico, military is going to be a large focus of our campaign in who we end up, or how we end up playing it. Military and resource mining. So I'm going to need to enact a... not enact, sorry, do this and put that as a focus region, because we weren't making any progress on that just there. And I think that we're going to want to actually as well establish a colony in, let's see, has the US claimed that, or has... We're going to try and get these guys transferred over to us as a vassalage. Cool. We just took over Guatemala. They're now our protectorate, and we're gonna try and get that boosted. Okay, so because we have Guatemala as a protectorate, we're now, I think we have government contracts or something. I don't know what it's called. It's like some diplomatic thing. But we're also gonna get a boost to our economy because we have a larger marketplace now to sell our goods to, and we probably have a lot more of we have a lot more stuff to sell into Guatemala's market than they have to export to ours. So we're producing 55 wood through an input good of 4 tools. Because we have paper producing here, we're probably not going to build another another tool, or what's it called, construction thing there yet. But once we build a tooling workshop, which we will here next, although maybe we'll do that in the same province, or I don't know. I don't want to focus our development too much on one province, just because when you do that playing in the New World, it typically it's good with the farming to focus that on one thing. So like, for example, all opium plantations and a few grain for the local population, but or like wineries and some grain for the local population and cattle. But other than that, when it comes to resources and so, okay, we're gonna probably build up these next. think we're gonna focus on hardwood production in Yucatan and in California. Same thing. In California, we could actually have a good arms industry because we have sulfur, iron, a lot of potential hardwood, and I don't know if we need cotton for any production there. Maybe for the explosives, but we could do that too. About 25 cotton, maybe 50 cotton, 25 grain, 25 livestock, and 200 of these, because that's going to be our main economy there. But so like I said, we are going to try and boost the value locally of these shipyards, or the ships that they're exporting or constructing, because currently they're not really making a profit here. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to build a fishing wharf. That won't take too long. So maybe we'll swap that out before the gold mines, because I don't want our entire economy to be based on gold. Won't be too good for our standard of living if we do that. And, well, it would be good for our economy to have lots of gold. It wouldn't necessarily help a lot of other stuff. This is taking quite a while to construct this paper mill, but I think it'll help our, because it'll lower our government expenses. But until then, I think what we're going to do is import some paper, because this is taking a lot of time. I don't know if there's a, is there devastation in this province? That might be the case. And if it is, that's probably why we're having construction issues, but we also just have really low construction ability. Maybe we will build up this here. We'll still have about $850 in tax revenue. Now, once cities start building up in not urban centers, yeah, I guess once we start getting more urban centers and more urbanization in general, we'll need to swap over to a different tax policy. But right now, our government is considered really illegitimate, so we're going to try and fix that. But okay, we're going to just swap that over. Maybe, yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that. So we actually did already get presidential system. I didn't notice that because I don't know how I didn't notice actually, but yeah, we don't want traditionalism, so we're not swapping to that. But later on, we may switch to cooperative ownership or laissez-faire, likely laissez-faire. They swapped that up on how much private construction allocation is. Actually, cooperative ownership is different also. Has oh, we can do mixed economy. Taxation capacity plus 10. Minting, that's a good thing. We want that. Can subsidize all buildings. So I'm just reading over this because I haven't really reviewed this prior to this recording session. Political strength of bureaucrats. We do have a lot of those, actually, just because of our, high. We need to boost that, actually, because this will help our construction. We're going to bump this up on the construction queue to be higher. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you guys have heard of the game Millennia. I was watching a YouTube video on it the other night, and I think I'm going to record some content on it coming up on release date. I'm going to record it once a week. Maybe post 3 videos every Tuesday, I think. I think it releases on Tuesday the 26th. We'll do 3 videos the first day. And then, yeah. I'm gonna upload my first video of this series after I get a few uploaded, but after I get a few recorded. But I think this economy is going well from Mexico. We need to get some allies, though. That's definitely the case. So we're gonna first off, we're gonna rival the U.S. because they already hate us. They're basically our primary rival here. What the heck? Regime change. I think that's a new war. So, I'm trying to see what we can, I'm just looking for who is willing to ally us. Currently no one. We're building up relations with France, Russia, and Colombia. Brazil got schlonged on in the last episode, so we're not going to ally with them. Graupera and what the heck? Who are these guys? I think we're gonna end this episode here, and I'm gonna post the first episode because I can see this campaign going well. Tomorrow's episode is gonna be, I don't remember what I was posting tomorrow, but tomorrow's Monday. I think it might be, I could check. I put a little schedule together for what I'm gonna record. Swap over to, I'm just checking on my phone what my schedule is. So I wanted to do a run through over the 3 main 4X games. So I have today on Sunday is Victoria 3, but then tomorrow I have Civ 6, which is the classic one, then Millennia, then Humankind, just because no one really plays Humankind anymore, or so the people do, but not since it came out. Not as many people play it just because it kind of had a flopped release, and I think that it could be good still, but I don't, because it does have a lot of cool features, but and I played it recently. Not too recently, but recently enough that I can say it has some potential. I think just being a Paradox game in of itself and having so much replayability based on the unique ages, Millennia will be a good game. I hope they don't flop the release. Like, I don't think Victoria was flopped in my eyes, but just because it was a different type of game and it was attracting. I think their main problem is they try and attract too wide an audience by having multiple YouTubers play the game for marketing purposes. And sometimes what that'll do is it'll attract a large audience that's not used to the type of games that Paradox releases. And then after that, those people who don't normally play the game or play any of the Paradox games, don't know anything about them, bought the game and bought it for the purpose of just trying it out because their favorite YouTuber randomly posted a video about it. They'll give a shit review. So, and Paradox games typically are pretty in depth. I've played most games since about Victoria 2 or CK3. I've always been into 4X and strategy. That might be not the most obvious, but given that most of my recent videos are on Red Dead Redemption. But the thing is, I don't always post those type of content. Like, my original couple videos were of Victoria 3 and EU4. Now, on later this week, we will have an EU4 campaign. I'm considering playing in Italy, just because I want to form Italy, and then possibly take Tangier as the Pope, or possibly Florence. I don't want to have a lot of stability issues, so I was thinking playing as the Pope, and because you get a benefit to not having to pay to boost your stability when your leader dies. So I think I'll do that, but looks like we got a gold Russian Oxa, or Oxa, whatever. Oaxaca. We're gonna do spread the word, and we are going to greener grass. We're gonna remove greener grass in Arizona. Now we're starting to get a lot of gold mines. Or gold fields and stuff. We will want to build up the gold mining industries just to get that benefit of increased income. After we construct our fishing docks that we've been planning in Jalisco, it's just a matter of building up our construction industry slowly. So yeah, we have 25, 75, or 10, 20, 40, and 50. Now, do we have any iron production in our nation? I think we do. I do not know, but we do. Okay, so since we have iron, it does not have a high value currently in the productivity and cost of iron as a good. Because we don't have any tool production, I don't think. We do, okay. So, where is this tool production? It's in Zacatecas. So, if we have an iron mine here, and if we don't, we will construct one, but... Okay, so we don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to construct an iron mine here later on. But until then, we're just going to... we're going to roll with... importing the iron just from other parts of the nation. Maybe we'll wait until we have I think we'll wait until we have a higher construction, or not higher, but basically until we have railways. So I think we're gonna do that just because it keeps the standard of living expectations low. I'm really looking forward to Millennia though. I'm probably gonna record a lot of that and then maybe release a few episodes the first day. We're gonna have all our different videos once a day, once a week. I might do a live stream of Millennia. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, we'll see. So I think we are gonna enact homesteading, but we wanna build up our government administrations in the capital. It looks like we need glass and mining resources, glass and furniture. So we'll do that and that later on. Do we have, let's see. So we want luxury clothes. Now we have lots of dyes. We have fabric in the form of cattle. We're gonna do increased wool gathering once we get this. But until then, we're gonna you know, I really wish this didn't take so many tools, the butchering. I wouldn't think it would take that much, but I don't know, I'm not a butcher. So, yeah. We're gonna keep that on the low end just to keep profitability up. I don't know what we're gonna build here. I think coffee probably. We don't need sugar. I mean, we do need sugar, but we don't need bananas. I don't know. Maybe we'll keep the banana plantations. We're not going to delete them until we have full, yeah. It's nice that we're getting some gold mines built. Whether that's built by me or the capitalists and stuff, I don't care. Just due to the fact that they're being built, that's a good thing. Because it'll increase our minting income, which is already very high. We currently are making the most from our gold mines. It looks like no gold fields in Oaxaca. No, Bajayo, and that's the mines, so that makes sense. Let's see what the production is here. So this is Bajayo, I think, right? No, it isn't. Yeah, it is. So we have gold mines there, right? So what do we want? We're gonna build tooling workshops here just to build the infrastructure of tools and industrial goods we need here. We're really gonna need more coal as a nation. I wonder, so that's 94 GDP in Oaxaca. We may build that up, but we have enough to build another construction industry. So maybe we'll do that in Oaxaca, but likely wherever it's cheapest. So it's cheap in Bajayo, Yucatan, and Jalisco, which we already have one there. So I think I'm gonna do Yucatan due to the high infrastructure rate, mid rate of job seekers, so wages will likely be lower, but it's a government building, so we don't really care about that. We may do both Baha'i and Yucatan, but I don't think we'll have enough for enough income-wise to. But we do have some reserves, so maybe we will, and it'll boost up our economy quicker. So yeah, I think we will. So we're gonna move up the one in Yucatan first, and then once we have our paper mill done, we'll boost that above the fishing mill. Maybe we'll do both now. I don't know. So I want to get our construction completed quicker. We should really try and get some unrecognized nations and powers in our market before things get too crazy when it comes to Britain dominating things. We're going to work on annexing this, returning Los Altos as a state to Mexico. I don't like having divided states, and I don't like annexing nations, but I don't want to have Los Altos be like independent just because I want Chiapas to be fully owned by the American market or Mexican market. The Americans will likely attack us soon, by the way, so we need to work on building up our military, which will be our current priority. As we wage war on the Central American countries. I don't know why it's not doing it that way. I used to be able to click on it. Probably still can, but let's see if this one does that. No, it doesn't. So we'll just do that. Now let's see, I think we're gonna build up barracks in Yucatan and Chiapas. I've been discussing that since earlier. Now what do we want to build when it comes to units? We're gonna try and get these guys up to 7. We have 1 artillery, 1 cavalry. So that's 2 and 2, 4 and 4. I like to keep it about that ratio. So we're going to build a barracks in Chiapas for line infantry. Upgrade all artillery, upgrade all cavalry. So we now have lancers in our first army, and we have mobile artillery in our army as well, which will be good. For combat's sake. Let's see what we want to do with this other army. And I would normally be concerned about upgrading prior to a war, but it's one tiny region of Chiapas. So I do not think that that'll be an issue. We're going to improve relations with them. Upgrade the cavalry in that army. We have 2 cavalry there and 4 infantry, so we are going to build 2 in, actually 4 in Yucatan, and yeah. So this current army that we were constructing for is more of an offensive army. I'm going to end this just prior to this war, and we're going to pick it up in the next episode. So feel free to click over to that one. I'm going to post a card in somewhere on the right or the left of this video for the next episode. But yeah, have a good one, guys. It's about an hour. Peace out. We're going to start this war in a second. But yeah, well, that'll be in the next episode. So hope you enjoyed this one, and have a good one, guys. Peace out.